Hello, guys. Hello, good people. You are welcome to your favorite conversation on none other than Truth Hurts podcast. As always, we're here to share our personal perspective on issues that affect you and affect us. And I'm never alone. Jude is here. Hello, Jude.
Hi, Faith.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good.
You look amazing.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
So what were you gonna say?
I was about to say you look really good.
Oh, that's so nice.
If I wasn't hitched, I would have thought about, charming you a little this evening.
Really?
Yeah.
You can do that. Let's see how it goes.
No, please.
I beg try do
My hands are full.
Since Valentine's Day, no man never charm me. Try do But anyway, it's okay. At least I am happy because, of course, I know there are some ladies looking and they're going to believe when I tell them because you say it too.
Yes, you can say that again. Well, let's dive straight to the matter. Once again, we have yet another juicy topic. And today, Jude, we are going to be talking about how to handle your partner or a partner that has lost interest in you.
Okay.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Before we even dive into it, have you ever had a partner that lost interest in you?
Well, like I always say, my life is a little complicated because I really don't know when they lose or when they don't. But I know that I have been in breakups a couple of times, which means the partner probably would have lost interest in me because it's difficult for me to lose interest like that.
Oh, you've never lost interest?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'll lose interest in a way that I probably should break up. When I'm in it like that. Sometimes if I want to leave, it's not about losing interest. Probably we could have conversations about it and we're like, okay, let's just, give it a break now. But I know for sure that sometimes it's traumatic on the female side.
Oh, yes.
So it's easier for them to just lose interest and then they start acting up and you need to solve that.
Facts.
Yeah.
You're very correct. So we are taking our conversation in about three dimensions or three folds. And well, the first thing we should be talking about is what a good or healthy relationship looks like.
Okay.
What are the expectations and all of that? Who goes first? You go first.
I beg to stop for the telling that they want to interview me. I don't think normally good relationship. It's someone who doesn't know. No, I'm not toxic. I don't say that. I'm not toxic. I'm just easy to go with. Too easy to go with. So
if you're easy to go with, then why are you having weird relationships?
Because I'm too easy. Ladies sometimes they feel like when you're too easy to go with, you probably are just fake. Sometimes they say the biggest players are always so easy to go with. They don't bring too much trouble but anyway, it's not about, the players. Let's talk about what a perfect relationship should be. And you can say that. I see you blushing already.
Please, no move me news. Wow, let me share my perspective.
Yeah.
What have I ever really thought about this? What does a perfect relationship look like? First of all, I think a perfect relationship is one that is goal-oriented. Okay. Yes, let's quash he's in love with me, I'm in love with him. Yes, you guys love yourselves. And we have heard, thank you very much. That is the very first step. You must be interested in each other. You like yourselves, you're attracted to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, now that is out of the way, what does a perfect relationship look like for me? I think a perfect relationship is one that is goal-oriented, as in both parties having able to identify something in each other that they want to grow, that they want to see blossom.
Yeah.
Yes, you meet a young man, you meet a young woman that is, let's say, career-oriented, that wants to grow, that wants to attain perfection in whatever it is that they're interested in. Yeah. And both of you share that in common. You're pushing them, they are pushing you. That, to me, looks like the perfect relationship. Another thing that makes a perfect relationship is communication.
Okay.
I believe that if your relationship really has to work, you guys should be comfortable enough to tell each other everything.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it is something that you would just have at the start of a relationship because, you're like, I don't want to say testing the waters, but you're thinking like, okay, I may be able to abort this kind of conversation now. I might not at the start, but I think that a healthy relationship will boil down to being able to talk to each other respectfully. It may not happen all the time. Because there are moments where, especially us ladies, need to really go down well, but I believe that a perfect relationship is one where both of you can communicate, have a healthy conversation. I think those two things are pivotal to me. What about you?
Well, listening from what you said, I think I have been able to, just grasp what to say. I was going to say that, but maybe in a different way. But I think one of the most important parts, which probably I would have noticed, is goal-oriented.
Oh, yes.
Because to me, what makes a relationship, near perfect for me is when I am with somebody that probably goal oriented would mean that we might not necessarily chase the same goals, but we that openness to assist each other in whichever goal they have. And to me, I feel more, inclined to stay in a relationship that I have something to offer. It's not about finances. It's about help. It's about impact, career assistance. It's about impact. So to me, that is very important. And with that, every other thing now follows, because in order for you to do that, you need to be able to communicate. You need to be able to, you need to talk. You need to have conversations about life and all. You need to be able to plan together and everything. But aside that, I would never, want to talk about relationship being anywhere around perfect without talking about the physical attractiveness. Because first of all, before I start looking at your character, I need to be physically attracted to you.
So you never like a woman first?
Easy. You
didn't look at first.
I wouldn't say I'm not a man that most of the times you would have, differences in choice and all. But to me, my kind of woman, when I see you're natural. Naturally means, say, if you're naturally dark, I feel easy to get attracted to you. If you're naturally tall and slim, I feel be attracted to you. If you're naturally, chubby and all, I feel be attracted to you. Natural. Exactly, but it's about nature. But first of all, you need to, it's more about confidence as well.
Yes.
I prefer to, I am more attracted to women who are confident, who would boldly be like, okay, this is me. Not saying it, but in the way you portray yourself. When I see you confident, it's easier for me to get attracted, because it will be easy for us to communicate. Even though we might have stress, I don't know, but with my beard, I look like I just disturb a lot.
True, boys with beards, from my little experience, a lot of trouble. But anyway, I like that. I like that. Well, another thing that for me, I think should count a lot in having a perfect relationship is being able, what is that? It's being able to give each other, in fact, utmost attention.
Okay.
Yes. I feel that if you claim that you're in a perfect relationship, I can talk with you a lot.
Yeah.
But imagine that I'm not giving you that time, that physical attention. I was about to say, I said attention, but let's say physical attention. That meeting together and hanging out together and all of that. I need to see my man. I need to feel him.
Yes,
not in the way you think, please.
I don't know if you're also just going to, by extension, it should be also emotional attractiveness.
Ooh,
because, you're talking
right.
about physical attention, but there is, that emotional attractiveness that has to come in play. But looking at it from a single person's perspective, because it's relationship. And of course, we don't want to be like, okay, modern day relationship, emotional attachment, kissing, cuddling, having sex, it's all part of the thing. So you need to, when you already start doing those things, of course, because it starts small. But when you started doing that already, and you started kissing, and you started, making love and all, you need to really take time to know each other and see if you're compatible like that. What do you think? Like compatibility, emotional. Let me not say. I don't want to say, romantic compatibility.
What do I really say? What are the people who are going to watch this thing going to say later? I think you're correct.
Yeah.
No,
I am correct, but
you are. Did you say emotional compatibility?
Yes, I was saying, but I was just trying. That's my point I made. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. That should also be a point, because I know.
It is a point.
Women are, very much into that. Okay. Because when you talk about physical attractiveness or, the touch and all, it always leads to something. And we can never avoid that when we're talking about, attractiveness when it comes to physical. It's body to body, soul to soul, lip to lip, chest to chest. So I was just looking at you, just.
I understand. I'll keep reserve my comments concerning about that particular.
All right.
Particular part.
They're definitely gonna ask more of that in the comment section, but it's okay.
Yes, most certainly.
You're right on. So
So what have we spoken about? We've spoken about being oriented, being attracted to each other, communication.
Yeah.
Ooh, what else?
Support, assistance.
Yes. Well, we might not necessarily be able to point out all those things, but I think that in the absence of these things, the relationship is going to limp. Yeah. Because other things are going to add, but these things should be the core.
Yeah.
Should be the core. right? Because in all of these things, you have respect and consideration for one another.
Exactly.
Yes, you cannot be with a man, you cannot call a relationship a healthy one, or a place where you're supposed to be when the man or the woman does not respect you.
That's
They
right.
don't listen to you, they don't give you that place, that value. They are not your safe space, because that's another thing.
Yeah.
A lot of us are in relationships where you cannot run to your partner. As in the one that they are
that's-
supposed to be the one person where you call and be like, don't bad, don't red.
That's toxic.
Yes, you run to them.
But if you cannot run to them, then you run away from them.
Yeah.
I like that thing man go holla, say,
Somebody-
run,
that also-
brother, run, yeah. Because
Like that
if you cannot run to
sense.
them, then it's okay to run away
You
from
have
them
to.
because you
You
need to.
certainly
There's no
have to.
way you will have a partner. You can have all the problems, right?
Yes.
But there is something about relationships that I've noticed over time.
Okay.
Sometimes people from the outside might think it's toxic, but from the inside it's just
It's
okay.
healthy.
You might see people, arguing most of the times, talking as though they want to fight each other, but that is their way of showing love. And when it's time for real
But it
need,
doesn't get to violence, right?
no, it's not violence. I mean, just the way they talk, the way they just, talk
so
and argue.
much
Yes, it's more like
energy and all of
playing to
that,
them.
yeah. Oh, of
But
course,
from the
everybody
outside,
has their
people feel
style.
like it's some serious. But now, when it's time for real emotion, somebody really step down and be like, okay, I am really in this shit
Yes.
and I need you to be there for me. And that is when you run to them. But when it becomes, like, okay, you play and you do stuff, or probably you're just out there making everybody feel like you're all perfect. And then when there is a problem, you run to your partner and it's like, go handle your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then that one, I mean, like I said, if you cannot run to them, you run away from them.
Agree.
Yeah.
I agree completely. So let's now dive into the second part of our conversation, beautiful people. And this is a very touching subject for me
Yeah.
because I've been in this place one time too.
Oh, so you go really tell it in there.
What does it look like when you lose interest in your partner?
Okay, yeah, tell me.
Yeah. What do you mean by tell you? You know what they don't lose interest. You wait answer that with me.
Yeah, I don't really know. My own ever strange. Most of the times, I mean, one of the highest reasons why I don't see maybe one or two people that lose interest in me. And I say sometimes I get before, maybe not now, but I used to. My work used to be my first love. Like I would love my hustle in a way that. I mean, I could be here with my girl, and then the moment they call me, hello, there is some work somewhere, even if not free work, I don't jump, start go.
Bombastic.
So I used to really worry, and sometimes I used to feel
So
like
that
it
is
was
how,
okay.
that is how because sorry.
Yes, that is what make them lose. That's right. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Yes.
So let's now we are talking about what it looks like.
Okay, what it looks like.
Like when your partner has lost interest in you.
Then that's.
What are the signs?
Oh, really?
What are the telling signs? What does it wait till the show say your partner no longer wants you?
Well, easy, they start to answer you. You talk some very long way. Want me answer you for some long way to just say yes or no.
Okay.
That kind the communication becomes really
Stiff.
Yes, becomes really stiff. You come with something and then you really want to talk because communication is one of the highest when somebody is really losing interest in you. One of the easiest signs, especially for women, is lack of communication. Somebody used to, anything you said, they will have something to contribute. Out of a sudden, you're even, bringing up really serious conversations and all they can say is, yes, okay, all right, go ask that person or go ask this person. They no longer feel the need to talk with you.
That's exactly what most women do.
Yes.
When they lose
it means
interest.
I know women.
No, you know.
I think
When
I used
a
to think I was a kid.
woman, as we are sharing our personal experiences,
Yeah.
when a woman really likes you, when a woman is interested in you and your business, she is on your head like a bee. She is with you, on you. Let me not say with you because there are moments when you may not be able to be together.
Exactly.
But she's on your matter 24/7. She is pushing you. She is arguing with you. She is. And if you look at the depth of every argument or every conversation, it is for your own good.
Yeah.
But the moment she starts getting tired, the moment she starts reducing her communication, the moment she stops arguing again or pushing as much as she used to, sorry to break it to you, but that relationship don't really spoil. Don't really
Okay.
sour. Yes.
Okay.
If a woman loves you, it's true that in a relationship you have your down times.
Yeah.
But if for a good period of time, for a substantial amount of time,
Yeah.
that woman is no longer doing the things that she used to, bugging you, encouraging you, running after you to ensure that you even, it's not even about just pushing for the things that you want. It's about the things that she used to ask of you to do for her.
Exactly.
Let's say, for instance, a woman used to expect you to do certain or perform certain duties or responsibilities.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, she's not bothering you about them anymore.
Yeah.
Let's say, though this might not sit in well with everybody, but let's say for a woman that used to probably come and ask you, baby, please, can you support me with this amount of money?
Yeah.
Baby, please, I need money for my hair, my this, I need support. Business is not moving well now. I need. The moment that woman is no longer asking you all of those things,
Yeah.
not that she's with another man.
No.
Now say don't tire the relationship.
Yeah, and I think another thing too is, for men, most of the time, whether a man likes to eat or not, but when a woman really loves you, they always care about
Oh yes.
whether you eat or not.
Oh,
And
so
they will
true.
push you and force you to eat and be around to make sure you eat and even shout at you to eat. But out of a sudden, you discover that she's no longer bothered about whether you eat or not. Because most of the times we men, we always build it like that. Sometimes, when probably you take a drink or two, or sometimes your system is not moving well, you might not want to eat, not because you don't like food, but because your system is not okay to receive it. But women will always want to push and be like, okay, what else can I give you or not? Then there come a time
Have
when
you eaten?
exactly.
Have you done this?
Then
Have you checked this?
Yeah.
She even gets angry when you've not
When you don't
eaten,
eat,
when you've
yes.
not, when she stops.
Early in the morning before you wake up, breakfast is ready and served and all. Then out of a sudden, she no longer bothers about
Yes.
that. You come back, there's no food.
She's
or
tired.
Exactly. Or you even say, okay, let's go eat something. Or you say you're hungry. She says, okay, look for something to eat. She's no longer bothered about that. Man, that means that she's definitely losing interest in you. And most of the time, it's always because women are very reactive.
Yes.
It's always, I know for sure that one is usually as a result of we pushing them away. But when you see that kind of sign, you need to step back and see how to really,
Yeah, what about you, man?
Me.
How do you, what is it that you do that shows that you've lost interest? Why did you do so? You say I'm an asshole. What's kind of laughter?
It's around the same thing per se. Normally, if I stop, asking you a lot of questions about your career, and stop bothering about what you're doing, how you're doing it, and all, it definitely shows that I am losing interest in you. Because, like I said before, to me, I like to be with somebody I can be able to assist. So when you're doing something, it's very important for me. And if I start, stopping to ask you about it, stopping to check on you, how your business is doing, I stop wanting to contribute to your business and all, it shows that I am losing interest in you. Yeah, that is one of the things. And also, no matter how a lady would push you away, you definitely would always want to be around her. You still want to touch her, you still want to hug her, you still want to, take her out and all. If after some time I stop wanting to touch you, when I even want to come around you, I say, just leave that. I say, okay, fine. Then I just sit and I concentrate maybe on watching my TV or, playing my video game and stuff. It means I'm losing interest because I definitely have to push. It's okay that women always want you to push a little harder. Women would like something, but
and some of you don't even know how to push.
They're not going to accept, the first time. They just want to be like, okay, no, don't do this, just because they want to push a bit harder. But when a man stops pushing like that, we just say, okay, that's fine, and then, okay, that's okay. It means he's losing interest as well.
I think it's the same thing too for ladies. When a woman starts probably, or she doesn't maybe want to give, or for those that are having sexual relations. It's not all of us that are doing bad fashion like some of you. So I was saying,
yeah.
When she promised,
people they want, yeah.
People they back phone.
It's not necessarily say you do am, but some your friends also
business to at the top.
Exactly. So your friend also.
So yes, and my friend they be telling me, got me as a child, God, all bad things. So I was like, if the woman just start probably restrict you or start tell you say no, they're interested in all of that thing. If not say maybe get some, but time they do it as a woman. Okay, I talk from my personal experience.
Yes, need that.
Yeah, Papa God, it means I don't do bad fashion, so I just talk. Mommy, I am sorry. So back to it, I want to talk. As a woman, if if I be stressed, for instance, if I'm stressed, work distress me, I get a lot of responsibilities. I get a lot of work on my table. Trust me, I didn't think about sex. I am not thinking about sex. And I've had people look at me weirdly and tell me, how do you go for this long without? I'm just wired like that. Because I get plenty things that they do on my mind, I get plenty that bother me, I get plenty the way I feel say be more important at the moment than sexual intercourse. And if I get partner where I at least understand, I get some drive, you will know so okay. And then there are times in a woman's cycle that you don't even want a man to touch you. If he slap you, if you try to touch me that time, my skin no day in the mood, so I expect me to understand. You know, matter my partner and they so master no day in the mood. So there are moments when a woman just is not just in the mood, and it can last for long. Her mind might be crowded by so many things, work, family responsibilities. Man begin and get that thing. There are times when a man is like I was having a conversation that, with a friend, and you would attest to this, that a young man who probably doesn't have a job, who doesn't have a lot of responsibilities, will be so sexually active and is on you 24/7. Like, try man begin get work, pledge responsibility. We don't married like 2-3 people that also enter. You realize that the way we did do and the way we did do before. Though I'm not saying that you should not satisfy your wife, but I'm saying that those responsibilities take away that excitement to be having sex. So me as a person, I did me so. So, however, away from this, if you're a woman for no good reason at all, they deny say may you no touch, may you touchy, may you enter Jerusalem, may you not do. Why you look me so? You look like
Jerusalem. I said, wait, we didn't a Bible here, right? Is it like?
Yeah, I don't believe Bible. It's like, God forgive me, I beg. Okay, maybe you don't enter. I don't give a God a sacred place like Jerusalem. Anyway, you set my up.
No, I say other thing you wonder me, but it's okay.
But anyway, she refuses sexual intercourse for no valid reason. Know that she's losing interest in you. She doesn't want to hang out with you at all. Yes, you don't say that relationship they be, and if she also starts deviating probably from the goals you both had set out together. For instance, let's say we are earlier on we outlined both of you being career or goal driven. You may not have the same goals, but you should have that push and that drive, and you would have common plans together. You will start making plans and say that, okay, please mind you, we are talking about putting serious relationships, so we don't hide and seek.
Normally, no.
Yeah, we need to talk about putting
the future.
Jump and pass. So yes,
jump pass. Yeah.
So let's say you both had goals together, you had plans together, you're building towards a common future.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, she's making plans on her own, just alone, without informing you.
Yeah.
She in fact, she's changed entirely. In fact, she's changed all your plans.
Yeah.
The plans that you probably had together. She might be doing that silently, and you just find out at some point. Don't know say that relationship then don't lose. Don't really.
Wise. I think. I mean, listening to you talk, it is just man on the enter shock a couple of times without really knowing, but it's okay. It's okay. At least I did learn. If I don't, maybe in the past, since I don't get kind stressed, there no plenty relationship, or maybe like 1 or 1.5 relationship where I don't get. If I don't enter shock, I beg the one where I be loser. I not be no me the one where this struggle will be now. We'll see how it goes strong.
Okay, another thing to where I feel women do when they're losing interest in you. I think this is one of the last things, is to start considering other men.
Okay.
Yeah, your woman probably didn't tolerate or accept other men to probably hang out with her.
Yeah.
Or probably find herself in certain environments or have certain conversations. Because she a woman. Yeah, if you get conversation of the opposite sex for work reasons and the rest, but you realize at some point that she's becoming too friendly with the opposite sex. It's because she's already, I'm sorry to say, she's considering your replacement, or she's just trying to say, Massa, the relationship don't enter here back. So maybe I just hop on the moving train. Don't you me?
No, I mean with that one, as you don't talk that one, so it means a man really need to know how to do for repair those things, because man, I mean the shock is too much. I didn't know one get into that kind of trouble again.
There are so many. When we probably get this out, I'm sure we'll have so many reasons. We're just giving you pretty much a summary of some of those striking things that you've noticed when your partner is and it's not, in fact, we're speaking about spending time together.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right, so the most important.
Yeah.
Jude, what's the most important thing after all of these things?
Of course, the most important for try fight back, right? I mean, when you see something that they go wrong, you need to see how to repair them. So how do you, for repair, right? If it go wrong, is that it?
Yes,
That's the
of
most
course.
important. That we're looking at. Oh, probably you're looking at something else.
Yeah, of course. But like we had originally established, that is fighting back for a relationship that is worth it.
Yeah.
If you feel that that relationship is worth it, in fact, that's the very first way of fighting back.
Yeah.
Coming to the realization of the fact that this is something and this is a person I don't want to lose.
Yeah.
They mean the world to me. I love them and I want them for keeps.
Okay.
Once you really identify that, it gives you the strength and the right mindset.
Yeah.
But if you are probably thinking that, okay, I want to fight for this relationship, but I'm fighting because I don't want to be alone. I'm fighting because this person tolerates my bullshit. I'm fighting because they make me look good in public. Those are the wrong reasons.
Of course.
You should be able to
Very wrong
identify the reasons why you want to keep them. You love them, you see a future with them, you value the person that they are. That is the first step for me.
Mm-hmm.
You want the second step?
Yeah, I mean, before you go to the second step, I just want to make it feel like from out of, a couple of talks I have with people when I do counseling sometimes, talking with
I do
friends.
counseling, you know, tell me.
Yeah, of course,
But
I
don't call
am
me
a
no
wedding
matter, I
planner.
go through a lot.
I am a wedding planner.
Oh, yes, so obviously-
Of course, before you do
obviously.
weddings, you always have a talk with couples, you talk
Good.
with people. You get to really talk with people in relationships
I get
and
to
all.
find out so many
And
things too.
Exactly. But most of the times, it's clear that it's more difficult for a man to fight and get back a woman than for a woman to get back a man.
Really?
Yes, I feel like it's easier for a man to accept repair in a relationship than for a lady.
Yeah, Lily.
Yes.
What
yes,
did
for
you talk
instance,
so?
When, yes, for when.
Oh, no, yeah, wait, bombastic,
What do
What do you mean by repair? Wait, it depends on the category or the level where you talk.
Exactly.
That's where the touch no ground.
Let's
Man,
establish.
picky where a woman don't cheat on you. Jesus
No.
Christ.
We didn't even go to cheating, eh?
Because I repair, you repair relationship.
We not really go to cheating. We'll just consider, say, right. Let's just consider that all of these things we've been mentioning. The man never get your time, he don't do so, and then the woman to never get your time and stuff, right?
So you want move cheating for there?
No. Cheating a part of it, but I
Because
say,
cheating enter there, no say it is man picky when woman cheat on you.
But for me,
Now we woman they would take on a back a million and one times.
For me, right, when woman cheat on me and then he come back, we get conversation about it and I understand some things. If, the cause, because at the end of the day, nothing easy to get.
Papa, now you would talk about the majority of men.
Majority
Even when you
of-
follow the stories them on social media,
Yeah.
when you hear some of the testimonies them,
Yeah.
man begin them, most times a man cannot swallow the fact that his woman has been touched by another man. That breaks the relationship. But you hear tell a woman or a woman, yes, a massa, don't sleep with other woman. Not only the society will pressure you, the woman. The woman will start think about you home more than the man will think.
Do you know there is a difference between perception and what is?
It is what is.
Perception and what is in the
sense.
sense that a lot of men are going to, as an African man, it's the normal to say it out.
What do you mean by an African man?
As a man, right? Because cheating is not our thing like that. No, women are not supposed to cheat like that.
Cheating is not our thing as a woman thing. African.
As in women. Men. No, women cheating is not our thing like that.
As who you be our talk for man begin that behind a beg.
I didn't mean that.
No, dear.
I'm talking about
so
men. For woman for cheat, not be what thing like that. So if you even go outside, go to discuss cheating around your woman, already you don't belittle yourself as a man. That is why most men they go normally, no matter what in public, they are never going to acknowledge that they could take back their woman if their woman cheats.
But most of them,
but a lot of men, there are things that behind closed doors, men normally would just take and keep. I am being honest. I have seen a lot of people that I've seen men who know that their women are cheating, and they are still fighting to get back the same woman. Why she's still cheating?
I'm not saying that some men don't take back their
women. A lot of men.
They are saying that a majority of them have a problem.
I don't stand with that majority.
But this one way
me, I'm a man.
You go bad there.
Talk that woman
really
bad. I'm not really sure say you should not really argue me as a man.
I'll argue you, Papa. I will argue you as a woman.
I know a lot of my people that way. I know a lot of my people then we know. I know a lot of my men then we don't day.
You know a lot of your men they will talk about facts. In fact, if you get to carry out some sort of survey,
okay.
in fact, we'll carry out
the survey.
Next time.
Establish.
Let's talk. We're about the simple thing when it happen for house.
Yes.
Most times, man people go here say woman no cheat.
Yes.
If it don't happen a lot of times, the man people go drive the woman. It don't happen a lot of times, the man go start cheat on your own. It don't happen a lot of times, say the man will bring some other woman. It don't happen a lot of times, say the man will see the woman again with the level where you want to sleep with the woman. But as an African woman, we are taught that a man is polygamous in nature, and as a result of that, when he cheats, we don't have a choice. Most times, we don't have a choice. We start thinking, even as girls that are unmarried, because more understand what we talk for here now as unmarried people.
Yeah, where they
however, people they get married in Jesus' name, so
yeah.
So the talk as people the way they be unmarried but have also had some of those experiences and had encounters with some of those.
Of course, we have been almost married before. So at least no, but we're not almost married.
You are who? Don't mix me.
Sorry.
I know I be almost married. So most times you would hear a woman say, well, I don't have a choice. I have to think of my home. I have to think of it rains everywhere. I should not leave a man. I should not leave Yaoundé because it's raining Yaoundé. It also rains in Douala and all of that. So I try to talk and say the societal norms, the constructs that we don't be in place for donkey years.
Yeah.
Don't put a woman at a disadvantage with this particular topic. Not be like you are your generation of young men may not necessarily be doing that, but the percentage don't match the one for woman. The way society we don't put the team, they make a man be say man picking cheat. If he carry his shoulder, put a hand, don't cheat a hair, you know what that you come up from us.
No, but that's wrong. You cannot do
sadly,
that.
Sadly.
It's wrong.
I read also a funny story the other day for social media, and a man he proudly talk. They cannot see. However, it not really mean say that the correct thing.
Okay, at least as they talk, very easy for we. Even if everyone insists, we'll likely just sleep for here. So we'll let as people they go listen and them say we don't talk. In fact, we don't start the debate for comment section. People they need for
drop your comments.
Drop comment for tell me any man talk whether the woman cheat. When I cause him, when I don't drive the woman, make the woman go outside, he go cheat, take her back. The woman they they talk.
I support you, Jude.
If they take man back when the man cheat.
So we'll come back. We're going to come back to talk about how to fix a broken relationship or what to do.
Exactly, how to repair, how to try to when person only lose interest in you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talk fine.